Otacon, this is Snake. Have you seen Metal Gear? Snake, you're standing right here in front of me. I can see that it's you. And no, I have not seen Metal Gear. However, I did find this guy lurking around. It's me, Mario!
Hey guys, welcome to another episode. This is going to be my video game pickups for November and December. I skipped doing November just because I only found maybe 2, maybe 3 things. But then I was waiting on something to come in, a settlement. I've been waiting for about 8 months for it. So anyways, that finally came in, and then I realized that it was Game On. No pun intended, just plenty of pun intended. This is going to probably be the biggest video game pickups I've ever done. It's going to be super long. I'm actually filming this in parts, and I'm going to edit it all together. It's going to be super long. I know a lot of people, they don't like sitting through super long videos, but it's so much stuff. And honestly, it's exciting for me personally because it's my stuff. But also, I mean, I don't know if I'll ever be able to have a pickups video this large again. So I'm adding 4 boxed consoles, no, 5 boxed consoles. Some of them I never had, or I currently did not have in my collection up until now. Games for all of them, some common ones, some uncommon, and some pretty rare ones. So some little collectibles, some collector's editions. So anyways, it's gonna be a lot retro, current. Just go make a sandwich, get some chips, some soda or drinks, whatever, and let's get through this. I'm gonna try and machine gun stuff off faster than Sonic after eating chili dogs and holding a farting contest. But there's a lot to actually talk about too. So anyways, I'm probably going to start this with Christmas gifts. And some of these gifts my Christmas gifts are going to be split up between gaming and then the rest in my movie pickup video too. Movies pickups video. Is that proper English? I don't fucking know. Whatever. Anyways, from my roommate, I got this awesome Sonic the Hedgehog, Metal Sonic, and Dr. Eggman, Dr. Robotnik, whatever. Little kid robot set. That was actually pretty cool. Actually, this was, I think, from my cats. So, yeah, I'm a cool cat dad. Then for my girlfriend, I got this awesome Sounds mini question block light. So that's awesome. I love my lights. She knows it too. She also picked me up this version of Johnny Silverhand from Cyberpunk 2077. I have the actual one with the guitar. I do not have the one with his gun, so that's actually pretty fucking dope. Pretty excited about that. So yeah, I can never go wrong with too many Keanu Reeves figures, right? Now moving on to stuff that I bought for myself. I finally picked up the Halo Master Chief figure, the new one from Playmates. I think it is. Playmates or Jack Specific or I don't fucking know. Jazzwares. There we go, Jazzwares. Yeah. Oh, I'm also going with all my collectibles right now, moving into consoles and then the games. So, but yeah, finally have him. He's a Marvel Legends sized. I would say Marvel Legends size scaled. Scaled sized. Damn, I cannot talk. Uh, Master Chief. So he'll fit in well in my dioramas. You know. Um. Ooh. I also picked up the Edward Kenway McFarlane figure. So, in my last video, I talked about how I've been playing a lot of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. I love that fucking game. It's the only one that I actually really love. So yeah, I had to get his toy. These I've had before, and I had to sell them, and it broke my heart when I sold them. And I found some dude selling them online. The same too, and he's also originally from Chicago. So I wonder if these were mine originally. And that is from NECA, the Alucard from NECA Castlevania, and the Succubus. So I love these toys. Alucard is very fragile. I'm going to keep him and her sealed, but I know that there's an issue with his hair, where the hair can actually pop off in package. Luckily, that has not happened to me originally. However, I did buy one separately, which is back here. And when I bought it and it arrived, the actual hair had popped off. So then I found that a set. So I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever. I will keep this one, open them, fix it, cool, and then that one will stay sealed. But if you look, his beautiful golden locks are down here. They're almost towards his crotch, which would be a golden lock pubes, maybe? I don't know, whatever. I'm thinking too much into it. Another figure that I bought that I used to have that broke my heart selling it, and I have it again, and that is my Comic-Con exclusive NECA Resident Evil Leon RPD figure. So this is from Resident Evil 4. However, NECA, as a Comic-Con exclusive, put out Leon in his RPD gear. So that was fucking cool, and I'm very happy to have that. All these figures, the NECA ones are going to go on my wall. Not right now, though, because we're hoping to move. We need way more room. So, I specifically do. So, but yeah. Moving on. All of us as kids, if you're older than 30, I would say, probably had one of these growing up. And they decided to re-release them. So I bought the Tiger Electronics X-Men. Made the big mistake of ordering it from Amazon. So the package was all fucked up. I was going to keep it sealed. Now I'm going to have to open it, which is okay because I want to play it. But I do want to eventually pick up another one to keep sealed and hang on my wall. So this is awesome. I think my cat is trying to get into my room. Hey, back off. So, anyways, I was at GameStop and they had this cheap. It was, I want to say, on clearance for like $3, and that is this is not the actual price that I paid. The Joanna Dark from Perfect Dark, the original version of her, Totaku figure. So I do collect these. In my last video, I had the Jin Kazama and the Mitsurugi from Soul Calibur and Tekken, respectively. In there, and I actually have I've got the Mega Man one, and I've got a couple others. I just don't know where the fuck I put them, because I've got a few. Anyways, yeah. As I'm looking around like a crazy man in my room, I also finally picked up a Link. The fuck is that game called? The Legend of Zelda game that it came out, Link's Awakening, the remake, the amiibo for it. So I finally picked up him. Very excited because, yeah, I fucking love the Legend of Zelda. And I noticed that I say I'm very excited a lot. Also, these were an Arcade Block exclusive. I didn't know this, but they're awesome replicas of the keys in the original Resident Evil game. And these are metal. What I plan on doing is I plan on opening these. It's the shield, armor, helmet, and sword keys. I plan on actually putting these into a shadow box that I plan on making with my Resident Evil Stars badge, the original badge from the original games, as well as the original Resident Evil long box and the Biohazard original release also. I did something similar back at my old place literally like 15 years ago. I'm going to do it right now, like right this time. So, I also picked up this. This was a PAX Prime or PAX whatever exclusive. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and I wanted this for a while. It was given out at that. It's the Medal of Distinguished Service. Now, to be fair, in the pictures, it looked like it was relatively DC theme, the same quality as my N7 Elite medal. It is not. This is really cheap, but it was a rare giveaway. I've seen these go for like $500. I will not fucking pay that, but I am ashamed to say that I paid more than 50, less than 150 for this thing. It is what it is, so whatever. I picked up this because I'm a huge fan of The Witcher 3. And I got my girlfriend one for Christmas because she's a big fan and she's recently got addicted to it. Man, he's really trying to get in. But anyways, I picked up a full deck of Gwent cards. These are custom. These are not official releases. But this is every card that was ever in that game. And they're the actual Resident Evil, wow. These are the poker-sized versions of the said cards. So, it's fucking heavy too, man. It's a brick of them. So, but yeah, in this cool little box. So, let's see. Where am I going to put that? This was something that I waited to go on pre-order for literally, it seemed like weeks or months. And I was worried about getting it. I scored one. I was very happy. Then I find them everywhere, which is fine. More people can actually buy them. But this will be a collectible, so if you're waiting, pick it up soon before you no longer can. That is the Game & Watch Super Mario Brothers Edition, limited edition. To be honest, I'm probably never going to open this. This is purely for the nerd collector, you know? So, pretty awesome, though. Like I said, I'm trying to speed through this because there's so much. This I used to have, and I had to get rid of it back in the day, like everything else, and I managed to score one again. That is the McFarlane Fish Tank, quote, Fish Tank, Metal Gear Solid collector set, based on the first game. They did a couple of these fish tank style things. People call them, I almost dropped it. People call them fish tanks. They're just cool little box sets. I've got the Freddy vs. Jason one still. I recently, not recently, about 7 years ago, re-picked that one up at a Comic-Con. But they also had, they also did a Crow one, which I used to have, but I gave that one away. And I think that they did a couple others. I think that they did an anime one involving Tenchi, I think. Don't quote me, though. But yeah, that was actually cool picking up. Another thing that was actually kind of tearing at my soul that I didn't have anymore, especially when I had to get rid of it, it wasn't on good terms. So it wasn't on my own terms. This too, I used to have this, and I still have Chris Redfield. I think he's back there someplace. But this is the Resident Evil 3 2-pack. I used to have this. It was always odd to me because it's Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, but it has Chris from Code Veronica and Mr. X from Resident Evil 2. So the box isn't in the best condition, but I used to own this back in the day. I really wanted it again, specifically for him, because I still have him. But Mr. X, man, that is the best Mr. X figure I've ever seen. It beats out the actual Palisades one. I mean, it beats out the old Toy Biz one. Like, this is the shit. So I had to get him. And the thing is I should still have Mr. X. However, a lot of my stuff came up missing when I moved. I still have his fist and his other accessories, but not him himself. So I'm a little salty about it. What else? Trying to make sure that I get all the non-console and game stuff done first. This I didn't even know existed, and then I saw it in actually an episode of the Game Chasers in the background. I'm like, what the hell is that? It was in this store. Let me move that for a second. And I was like, man, that sounds cool. So I looked it up, and I looked up gameplay of it, and it looked cool. So it's the Epoch's Dracula LCD handheld game. These were pretty much, if you look, if it shows up because of the lighting sucking, just light up LCD games. Pretty cool though. It came complete in box. It's Dracula. I had to fucking have it. The box is not in the best condition, but I mean, I think that this is older than I am. I think that this came out in the 70s, and I was born in 81. So, as a matter of fact, 1982, sorry. So it's 1 year younger. Made in Tokyo, Japan. Let's see. Big multicolored fluorescent display, mysterious electronic sound effects, vampire bats, Wolfman, and Dracula himself. Ever-changing maze of sliding walls, tunnels, and secret chambers. Automatic digital scoring, 4 different skill levels of play. Action control to break walls and open coffins. Large joystick. Directional control lever. Operates on 4C batteries or AC adapter, neither which are included. I mean, if you can see it with the lighting, it's a basic LCD game, but it's light up, it's vintage, it's Dracula, and the system itself, I don't want to open it up again just right now, but it's in immaculate condition. The person who had it kept it in its box, even if the box is a little beat up. This is cool because it's actually fun playing, but it's also a really cool eyepiece, you know? So that's pretty dope. Moving along, I picked up this from Disc Traders. If I don't drop it, I can show you. But I picked up this pixel 3D art thing of Street Fighter. So pretty damn cool. I think that it's a cool idea. They had a Symphony of the Night one, and I fucking wanted it. But one of the actual parts was torn on the inside, and I'm not paying $25 for a torn thing. So, but yeah, pretty damn cool, and I love Street Fighter. Obviously. Shit, I'm running out of room to put this shit. Don't fall. Oh, this thing here, I found at Goodwill for $2. It's a Happy Meal, but it's a Sonic LCD game. I don't know how old it is. Maybe Sonic Adventure. I don't know, but it's pretty fucking cool, man. For $2, why not? And it's sealed. Also, picked up the giant Game Boy case. I'll never use it, but damn it, I wanted it. So, picked up some magazines. Actually, I picked up a few magazines. Let's see. I picked up the Resident Evil 2 Game Pro issue. Game Pro issue of the Resident Evil 2 issue of Game Pro. There we go. Picked up the Super Castlevania 4 Nintendo Power. I really hope these are on screen. There we go. It's kind of awkward holding these things. I picked up the Resident Evil 2 issue of EGM, Electronic Gaming Monthly. Oh, I got my recent issue of Game Informer. Yeah, they cannot compare. But also at the pawn shop, I found these, and they're retro. I was like, holy shit! And the guy wanted, I think, $3 each, but he tossed it into a bundle of games for like $10. This is the August of 1998 issue of EGM with Tomb Raider 3. This is the February 98 issue of EGM with Bond on the cover. Yeah, James Bond. And then, I don't know, this is a Game Fan Presents Mega Fan. It's November of 1997, but it's a Street Fighter cover, so I had to get it. And something that's really cool, the back cover, Resident Evil. It's a promo for the Resident Evil Director's Cut. As a matter of fact, yeah, this one has a promo thing for Resident Evil 2. So, just brings back memories, you know? I love that type of shit. Nostalgia. Alright. Next, I finally picked this up. I've been wanting it forever, and I got Volume 2. Volume 1 is so fucking expensive, and this guy gave it to me for such a good deal. And that is the Resident Evil Archives. So, this is just more of a like history of an art book, basically, of Resident Evil. And the second one goes from Resident Evil, I think, 4 on, while this is Resident Evil 1 through whatever was up to 4. So, yeah, I don't think it has 4 on it. No. I don't fucking know. So yeah, pretty fucking dope. Cannot wait to go through it. And then at Target, I found this on clearance. And that is the Final Fantasy Remake World Preview. So, I don't know what this is besides the fact that it being a hardcover art book. So, oh, also a couple more toys. I picked these up cheap. The old McDonald's Happy Meal toys for Super Mario Bros. 3. And there's actually another Goomba. So I got those for like $5. It was really a cool deal. And then also picked up these. These actually came with the Metal Gear fish tank thing. But Metal Gear Solid 2 Kubricks from Japan. As a matter of fact, that was, I think her name's Olga. I got Snake, because I'm a snake. And then this one, who is this one? Is this? Oh, Otacon. Otacon, this is Snake. Tell me about Metal Gear. Yeah, I'm kind of proud of that impression. Don't get all flustered, you know. I won't do it all the time. At all. Alright, so I think that's all of the little collectible things. Next, I'm going to cut it here now. And alright, so actually I forgot a few more collectibles. So here's this one here. It's actually a couple of them. But basically, these are vintage Nintendo placemats. And I got 2 Zelda ones and 1 Super Mario Brothers one. Now, I don't plan on using these. What I plan on doing is actually framing these. So I'm gonna have to clean up this Zelda one because I think it's the one in a better condition. But I need to clean up because there's something on there. So, but in this one here, it isn't bad except for the fact that it's yellowed a little bit, and there's also what looks like pinholes, as if somebody had it on their wall. So I'm gonna try and clean up the other one really well, and then frame that one then. So, but yeah, these are really neat, old school vintage. And then let's see, I got this thing. Oh man, I've wanted one of these for years, but it's a Nintendo trunk. So these are usually extremely hard to find, and especially in this type of condition, it's not perfect by far, but it's actually pretty damn awesome. So, and for being, 30 years old, I don't mind. So, it's very cool having that. Put this back down. It's heavy. It's actually made out of plywood. So, that's dope. So now, I think that's it for the actual collectibles. So now we have collector's editions. So, and I guess I'll start with this one. I got this one back in mid-November because I've been on a big kick with the game on the Xbox, but it's cheaper to get the PS3 collector's edition of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. And this set comes with the actual real cloth flag, which is dope as fuck. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. So, but yeah, I got this. And then I also managed to score the Halo 3 Legendary edition with the actual big old Master Chief helmet. Now the box is not in the best condition. When I bought it, the guy took very clever photos, which really pissed me off. But you know what? It's cool. I got it. What it matters is what's on the inside. Funny, But yeah, so that's cool. But the big one, and like I said, people are giving this game shit. But I got the collector's edition for Cyberpunk on the PS4. This fucking thing's heavy. This is by far the biggest collector's edition box that I have. I'm gonna put this fucker down. Oh man, comes with a statue and all this other shit. God damn, that actually hurt my damn ribs. On my chair, which is also new. Got an old man's chair, recliner, beautiful one, nice, brand new. Has a cup holder because gaming chairs are cool, but when I play games or watch movies in my game room, I want to do it in comfort where I can just relax. So, but anyways, that collector's edition for Cyberpunk is dope as hell. But it's heavy, dude. So, it actually knocked the wind out of me, man. But anyways, going back to consoles now. Consoles. So I'll start with the smallest thing first. I've picked up a Game Boy player for the GameCube. A few months, actually over a year back now, I found the disc at Goodwill for like $3. It was actually with the Zelda Collector's Edition for the GameCube, or Collector's Edition or Limited Edition, whatever. But yeah, all that I needed was the actual player, so I have that now. So I can now play Game Boy games on my TV if I choose to. That's always really cool. But the hardest thing to actually find is that fucking disc, and I have it, so I'm very happy. Didn't even have to pay extra for it. Now, I also, this year, because I figured that I had the actual money, I picked up, finally, a PlayStation VR. And I got the actual bundle with Iron Man. So, I've only played a few games on it. It's okay. It's pretty cool. Honestly, though, I don't think that we're there yet for actual VR, but it's really cool being able to look into a game with a different perspective. So, control wise, though, we're not there yet. So, next, I managed to score a complete in-box PS1, well, PlayStation. This is the DualShock version, obviously. The PlayStation is my favorite console of all time. So I bought this. I got it really cheap. Everything's pretty much brand new. This box is the best looking console box that I own, other than the newest consoles. And I bought this case for it. Well, protective box for it, just to keep it nice and pretty. When it comes to all my consoles, if I had to get rid of every game and only keep one type of console's games, it would be my PS1. Too many franchises that I love either started there or evolved to what I truly love in that franchise. Castlevania was Symphony of the Night, Resident Evil, Mega Man Legends, Metal Gear Solid, Silent Hill. I mean, lots of awesome games. So, yep, favorite console of all time. Let me put that down carefully. Now, I also picked up, I'm debating on what I should show first, a complete in box Sega Saturn. So I love the Sega Saturn. I used to own one. I haven't owned one in years, probably 15 or 20 years now. I had two games for it. One being Resident Evil, the other one being D. So, but in this video, you will see that I have picked up more. So, but this I got really cheap. So, under $150 for it, complete in box with a couple games. So that was awesome. Also, I scored this really, really cheap. It's a carrying case for the TurboGrafx 16, but that's not all. Let me see if I can open this without spilling everything. It's the console and a turbo tap, connections, all there. I tested it. It does work. Now it won't close. Really? It does work perfectly, but I gotta clean it still. And it actually came with Keith Courage. Now the case is fucked up on it, but the book isn't torn. I just need to actually switch out the actual case part here, which is the front part of a standard CD case. So, but yeah, it came with Keith Courage. And if you look, it's probably out of focus, but I actually have Splatterhouse. I've had it for a couple years now, so I have two games for it. Two. I've always wanted a TurboGrafx 16, never ever owned one, so I'm pretty excited about it. Then, at Disc Traders, they had this complete in box, and I never owned one, and now I finally do. And that is the Wii U. Got the Super Mario 3D World bundle. Unfortunately, it did not come with the two games, but everything else is in there complete, including the baggies and in a little twisty ties. So it's pretty damn awesome. So another new console that I've never had. So I'm excited about trying it. Then, actually, for the Sega Genesis and the Sega Saturn, I got the Retrobit wireless controllers for both consoles. I have not tried this one, but I have tried this one on my Saturn, and you know what? It's fucking awesome. So it almost feels identical to an original controller, but it's wireless, it's rechargeable, and it's dope. So I'm very pleased with it. Next, I picked up a complete in box this big ass beast of a fucking console, the original Xbox. So this was fucking cool. I love the original Xbox, and to be quite honest, I've been trying to beef up my collection for it. I have not owned an original Xbox in a long time, in about 10 years, but I bought games for it because the Xbox 360 and the Xbox One play. However, not all games. They don't play every game. So, and I've got a decent collection with a few games that, wouldn't play on them, so I really needed the original console. But something that I've wanted since it came out, and I kept on. At that time, I wasn't able to save money or afford stuff like it just on a whim. So, when I bought this Xbox, I was like, you know what? I got this. I'm happy, but I want more too, so not totally happy. So, I went, and if I can pick it up without dropping shit, I went and I bought the version of the console that I really wanted, which is the clear green Halo Special Edition console. And I bought this box for it too, because this is not for me to actually play. This is a piece that I've wanted in my collection for years. It's something that I'm very happy to have. I mean, I might play it occasionally for shits and giggles, but yeah, this is more so for my shelf. So I'm very happy to have it though. This here, it was open, but the console still had the plastic on it. The actual plastic, cover part. All the other items in it were in their baggies and everything. I don't think this was ever played, but it is in my possession now. So let me put this down without breaking shit. Oh man, that is something I will say. The original Xbox is a beefy ass console. So, but yeah, those were the consoles that I've gotten. I think that's it actually, console wise. Shit, yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to be right back. I return. All right, now continuing on. For the PS4, it's not an actual game, but it's the steelbook to it, and I missed out on it. It was Best Buy exclusive, and I found it really cheap on eBay. That is Resident Evil 2. I'm not sure with the lighting if you can see it, but it's a really beautiful fucking steelbook with the zombie face on it, and the Umbrella logo on the back. So, very happy to have this for my Resident Evil collection. That actually means a lot to me. So, from Limited Run Games, I pre-ordered this and I finally got it to come in, and that is Mark of the Wolves. It's the limited edition version for the PS4. I don't really need this because I've had it digitally, and I also have it on the Dreamcast. However, it's a cool little collector's piece of my favorite SNK fighter, so had to have this. Also, this was really cheap on Black Friday. Had to pick it up. I am sure some people might question, but it's Kandagawa Jet Girls. Kandagawa Jet Girls. It's the what is this called? Racing Hearts edition, Comes with a soundtrack, art book, and shit. But really, scantily clad little schoolgirl anime chicks in a, from what I understand, pretty good racing game. So, fuck it, why not? I don't care. I got nothing to hide. Actually, if anything, my girlfriend will probably want to play it, more. So, all right. Now, moving on to some actual games, regular games. I finally picked up Remothered for the PS4. It's a cool little survival horror game. And I also picked up its sequel that I guess is very buggy, but I figured I need it for the collection. That's Remothered Porcelain, Broken Porcelain Edition. For anybody that collects PS2, there's a game out called Rule of Rose. It's super rare, very expensive. And I think a lot of it's just hype because it's rare. However, as my voice cracks, I have a feeling down the road, games like Remothered are going to be in the same vein. Very, very rare. So, but also for the PSVR, I picked up Until Dawn, Rush of Blood. I love me horror, so I need to have some VR horror. Also picked up this PlayStation VR Worlds. I got it when I bought the actual console, so yeah. Picked up what people say is the best game for it, and for the PlayStation VR, and that is Astrobot. So that's cool. Picked up Concrete Genie. I wanted to pick this up for my girlfriend. She really wanted to actually play it. But I wanted to wait until I got a PSVR, and I think she's really going to like it. Plus, I'm kind of curious about it, This was only $10 at Target on Black Friday, the week of Black Friday, and that was Predator Hunting Grounds. I liked the Friday the 13th game. Same guys made this, just hopefully without all the legal bullshit. Plus, I fucking love Predator. It's a toss-up between that and Conan for my favorite Arnold films of all time. And Dutch is a downloadable content or downloadable character for it, and Arnold voices him in this, so fucking A. And I guess you also find out what Dutch was up to for the past 30 years. So fucking A, man. Excited about that. This was cheap at Target also. It was, I think, $10. That is the Aladdin and the Lion King double pack. I really wanted the actual Best Buy exclusive collector's version, either the SNES one or the Sega Genesis one. But for $10, fuck it, man. Picked up this really cheap from GameStop, and I think if I remember correctly, this game just came out and it was $15 at GameStop. That is Star Wars Squadrons. And it has a VR mode, so I'm very excited about that. I want to be able to fly a TIE Fighter, because fucking A, man. Empire all the way. TIE Fighters are so much cooler. I've never bought this fucking game yet, and it's been out for 5 fucking years, as I swear a bunch. But it's the premium edition of Grand Theft Auto 5. I think it was $15 at fucking $14.99 at GameStop, and I'm like, you know what, fuck it, why not? I got the fucking money, why not? So picked up this at Walmart. It's actually not very easy to find, which I found kind of interesting. But that is Batman Arkham VR. So hell yeah. This was on clearance at I think it's Meijer. Yeah, it's a Meijer tag, and that is Anthem for $5.99. It's either Target or Meijer. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Whatever. I bought so many fucking games I don't even know anymore. This was at Disc Traders, obviously from the price tag on it, but for $19.99 I got Skyrim VR. Worst experience that I've had so far with a PlayStation VR. This actually made me kind of sick because the visuals are so dated. it was giving me a fucking headache. All the other VR games, though, totally fine. But this one, not very good. But then some people praise it. That's why I bought it. Other people praised it. I just not a fan. This is the Iron Man VR that actually came with the bundle. I haven't even opened most of these games yet. I haven't had time to. PlayStation VR demo disc 3 that also came with the bundle. This one I've been wanting to play, and that is Farpoint for PlayStation VR. It looks fucking cool as shit, so I'm excited for it. Also picked up, because I got it on the Xbox One digitally, and I got it physically for the Switch. I figured that I might as well get it physically for the PS4, and that is Assassin's Creed Black Flag. So, God, I wish that game had a VR mode. Save that one for afterwards. Also picked up for the PlayStation VR, Rick and Morty, virtual Rickality. I love Rick and Morty, and this was what my girlfriend and myself were watching when we decided that we were going to start dating. So, fucking A, man. A lot of memories there. Very sentimental memories. Then for the PS4, I bought a regular version of it to go along with the collector's edition, and that is Cyberpunk 2077. I actually bought 2 regular copies, and the reason why is I wanted one for myself to play, because I wasn't sure if I was going to lock in my collector's edition. But then Liz wanted to play too, my girlfriend. So I bought one from Amazon for me, because I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get to the store. And then when she decided she wanted one because she loves Witcher 3 and CD Projekt Red, we went to Best Buy. And they price matched it for the $50 that Amazon was selling for, but also got a really badass exclusive Best Buy exclusive steelbook with it. And I chose out of the 3 there, or 4 there, I chose the actual Tiger Claw ones. Just because the guy's on a fucking motorcycle with a fucking katana, so hell yeah. So, beautiful steelbook though. And like I said before with the collector's edition, I know a lot of people are giving this game shit. It is glitchy, it is buggy. I've had it crash twice in the 2 weeks that I've been playing it on the PS4 Pro, which I don't think is that bad. I've actually played other games that people praise that the fucking game crashes more. Some people say that they have cars floating and shit. I've never seen that in the game. Part of me wonders if it's real or if they're just talking just to talk. You know how it is popular to hate on something that everybody else is. So I say fuck that. Anyways, moving on. I was at Five and Below, and they actually had for the Xbox One Starlink, the actual collector set. Now, I've got the collector set for the Switch, the one that it comes with Fox MiCloud. But I figure for $5, I got it for the Xbox One now, you know? Alright. Also, on clearance at Target, and I know that these are Target because of the actual tags, so the other one was a Meyer. The Anthem for the PS4 was a Myers clearance. These are Target clearance. For $5.99, I picked up for the Xbox One, We Happy Few, and Prey, which I'm pretty sure Prey is a horror game, so pretty excited about that, you know? I always love my horror games. And finally, I've had it digitally, but I needed to pick it up physically, and it was sold out on Amazon. It's sold out pretty much everywhere when I checked it. But Walmart had it, and that is the Halo Master Chief Collection. So I finally have that. I can scratch it off my fucking list because it was bugging me that I didn't have it. Figure, whatever. Now I have it. Especially with me having it digitally, that'll probably never get opened. So, but yeah, I'm gonna cut now so that I can move on to the next series of games. Like I said, this is a long video. I'll be right back. Picked up Ys Origin. This was the Best Buy exclusive version. I picked up that the same day that I picked up the Best Buy exclusive version of Panzer Dragoon from Limited Run. So, pretty awesome having those. I don't really open my Limited Run games, and I actually have Panzer Dragoon digitally for my Switch. So, I think about seeing about Ys Origin also, because it's a limited edition. Although I plan on never selling them, you know, so I don't see why I don't open them. But anyways, I imported this, and this is the Final Fantasy 7 and 8 double pack on physical media, obviously. This never actually came out here, so obviously I had to import it. But now I have it, and it's physical. I can't sing worse shit. Also from Limited Run, I picked up River City Girls. I was actually a little pissed about this. I missed out on it through Limited Run, and I also missed out on the Best Buy version. So I ordered it off of Amazon, and it's listed with its CD soundtrack. I never got that, so I was really fucking pissed. But for what I paid for it, even the actual Best Buy versions going for more than what I paid for this. So I was like, whatever. But yeah, finally have it. And yes, I've also got it digitally, but I really wanted it physically. Next, I picked up on Black Friday, really cheap, the Borderlands Legendary Collection, and the only one on the cartridge is the first one. But it also comes with digital codes for 2 and the pre-sequel. This I found used at Disc Traders pretty cheap, and that's Daemon X Machina. Daemon X Machina, yeah. Anyways, it looks like really cool mech combat. I know that it kind of flopped, but I still want to actually try it. So, yeah, $25 for it, not bad. Picked up this one, really cheap off of the Amazon during Black Friday. I know Amazon, but yeah, Final Fantasy X and X2. This I found on clearance at Meijer. For those who don't know, Meijer is a it's a grocery store similar to like Jewel. If you guys know what Jewel is. But they had it on clearance for like $20. That is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Rescue Team. Yeah, Rescue Team DX. That's a mouthful. Holy shit. But yeah, on clearance, I was like, fuck yeah, $20. And most places still sell it for $60. And I've been wanting this. I had to cancel my fucking pre-order. Well, I have it now anyways. I picked up a regular version of this game. I got the limited run version of it, but I wanted one to open up and play, and that is Streets of Rage 4. And it comes with a keyring and art booklet. Watch out. So, I have a feeling this game's going to be harder to find too. So, for collectors, you might want to pick it up. So, this was on sale at Target or clearance. I don't remember, but I know that it was fucking cheap. It was like $25 no, it was $20. Sorry, and that is Tokyo Mirage Sessions FE Encore. I wanted to play this since it came out on the Wii U. Never got a chance to because I didn't have a Wii U. But now I can finally play it once I'm done playing a million other games. Also, a game that I picked up finally. I put it off for like 2 years, 3 years maybe, and that is Splatoon 2. I know. How could I not have this fucking game? Well, I didn't have it, so finally have it now. Got that, I think it was like $30 on Amazon on Black Friday or something like that. Same with this one here. Old sticker, I guess. Off of Amazon, I got it for $30 or $40. Luigi's Mansion 3. So, Finally have it. And these two I got on clearance at Meijer. This has the old sticker residue actually from the Meijer too. But I finally have it, and that is Fire Emblem Warriors and Xenoblade Chronicles. This one was, I think, $14.99. This one was $17.99. Now, I don't know about this one, but this one still goes for a shit ton of fucking money. Like $50, $60. I mean, I've got it now, and I got it really fucking cheap, so hell yeah. Gotta love fucking clearances and shit when people... Although, it was so weird that they had it on clearance right before Black Friday. Most stores take all their clearance shit and they have it regular priced, you know? Because most of the time it'll sell. But anyways, moving on. I'm gonna move on to... Actually, I picked up... let's do GameCube. I picked up the last Resident Evil game that I needed for the GameCube, and that is Code Veronica X, complete in box. It's stupid how expensive this thing's gotten. The guy hooked me up with a good deal, though, so I think I paid $50 for it. It goes for more than that, for sure. And I also finally own Super Mario Sunshine. So, this was... Actually, both of these were really getting to me that I didn't own them yet. So, for my GameCube collection. And it's always good picking up cube games for good prices. I think this one was like $20, so which is fucking awesome. A really good price, actually. Let's see. Oh, for the PS3, I picked up the Street Fighter 4 Collector's Edition. This is actually replacing the one that I had on launch. And the reason why is I had a limited edition Resident Evil Revive energy drink. And I had it on top of my shelf right next to this thing. And it exploded. Well, it didn't explode. It just started leaking. I don't know if it was pressure change or what. But I was very upset. And it ruined my Street Fighter 4 Collector's Edition. But also my Borderlands 2, not the big loot box version. Or a loot... chest version, but the smaller one, and it ruined that. So everything else was safe though, thankfully. Also picked up for the Wii GoldenEye 007, and this is the version, the actual box version, that it comes with the Golden Pro controller. So I used to have this, traded that and my Wii for the infamous collector's edition. I know, weird, right? But whatever. Also for the Wii, I picked up a game that I've wanted for a long time, and I could have bought it multiple times, and I didn't. But I got it cheap on eBay, and that is Batman the Brave and the Bold for the Wii. So, a cool little side-scrolling beat-em-up game. So, and that cartoon, underrated. I remember seeing clips of it, and I'm like, this is stupid. The art's stupid, and Diedrich Bader is Batman, what? Then I watched it, and it's actually really good. Also, I found this cheap at Disc Traders. I just took off the actual sticker, but it was like $8, and that is Hitman Absolution for the PS3 Collector's Edition as it's sliding out. So yeah, pretty cheap. Moving on to the Xbox 360, I picked up a couple games. Really good deals, too, on Xbox 360. So, yeah, if you guys don't know, a lot of places have them really cheap now, and they're trying to get rid of them. Pick them up now, man. I'm telling you, pick them up now. But one of them is My Beautiful Katamari. So, or Beautiful Katamari. Yeah, but it is mine, so, yeah, My Beautiful Katamari, damn it. Awesome series of games. I didn't even know that there was one on the Xbox, so I was like, fuck it, mine now. $14, a little more than what I wanted to pay, but you know what? It's in brand new condition, so I fuck it. I'm a huge Mass Effect fan, and I bought this complete, and it was a pre-order disc. When you pre-ordered Mass Effect, you got this, and it's sealed. So I'm not going to open it. I believe everything that was on this disc came with the platinum version of the game. So I have all of it. But it's still cool to have in my collection, you know? But yeah, pretty awesome. Next, I got this cheap at GameStop. Killer is Dead for like $5. So I've got it on the PS3, but it's awesome having it on the Xbox also. Especially with the Xbox Series X being backwards compatible with, I think, all of Xbox One, most of Xbox 360, and whatever that they have for Xbox Original. Speaking of, I think I'm probably going to get the Xbox Series X before I get the PS5. And I never thought that I would ever say that. But the PS5, from what I've seen, and I've seen it in person, with the exception of the SSD, I don't see much of a difference. And I'm not some like software engineer, but I'm very curious if I manage to put an SSD in my PS4 Pro, how much of a gap that would that close, you know? There's nothing on the PS5 that I've seen that I think couldn't be done on the PS4 Pro. So, but anyways, moving on. Red Faction Guerrilla. That was $2.69. Yeah. And then I'm a big fan of Samurai Warriors, so when I saw this, it was Samurai Warriors 2. For an Xbox 360 game, an older one too. It's in really nice condition. So I was like, fuck yeah, man. For $5, hell yeah. Then, moving on to original Xbox, because, you know, I picked up those consoles. And I have a pretty, I guess, I think that it's decent because of the actual quality of the titles. I've got a decent or original Xbox collection, but some of those games will not play on the 360 or the Xbox One, so I figured that I would pick up those other consoles. But anyways, moving on, at the pawn shop, I think I paid like a total of $10 for these 3 games. One being Indigo Prophecy, so that's awesome. And I know that they just put that back out on the Switch, PS4, and Xbox One as a remaster, but you know what? I got the original, so I'm cool. I meant cool as in, you know, I'm good. Cool as in being cool. I am fucking cool, but whatever. Fuck you. Anyways, moving on. Picked up Terminator Dawn of Fate. I recently picked it up for the PS2. Now I got it for the Xbox. Awesome fucking game, so I don't mind. Hunter the Reckoning Redeemer. I picked up that too. So, now, little spoiler, I got some Wii U games with it. So $10 for these games, and then Wii U games also. But anyways, this game. And then I managed to pick up, as part of the regular original Xbox lot, I got Legacy of Kain Defiance, Red Faction 2, Rainbow Six 3, and Unreal Championship. And the final one with that lot, final 2 with that lot, Turok Evolution. I'm right-handed. And Prince of Persia, The Two Thrones. So, yeah. Not a bad haul for, I forget what it was, like $60 for the console and those games. Also for the original Xbox. Got this on the PS2, but I wanted it on the original Xbox because it looks and plays a million times better. And that is Simpsons Hit and Run. Hell fucking yeah. Probably the best Simpsons game out there. This game I've wanted to try since I saw it on G4. Yeah, G4. and I heard Tommy Tallarico, I think is his name, talk about it because he did the music, I think, for it. But that is Advent Rising. Very curious about this game. It's been probably 15 years or so since I've heard about it. Maybe probably longer. 2005, so about 16 years. Soon. But yeah, fucking A, man. Finally get to actually try it. Also, Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. So this is another one that I think that they put out on the Switch and the Xbox One, maybe. I think maybe just Switch, but anyways, can finally play it. This is a shoot 'em up. I believe it's a 3D shoot 'em up, but that is, and I'm probably butchering it, Mirakumo. Kumo. It looks fucking awesome, man. I wanna try it. So, hell yeah. Then the final game, which I was actually very surprised to see at Disc Traders, and that is Star Wars Jedi Knight Jedi Academy. So, hell yeah, some pretty cool ass games. The Star Wars games back then, and I know that they recently put them all back out on the Switch, and I think the PS4 also. But yeah, fuck yeah, man. Let me put these down so that they don't fall over. All right, there we go. All right, next, let's move on to the Wii U. Let's see. Oh, bear with me. I gotta grab a bunch of these games. Yes, there's a bunch. All right. The 3 games that I picked up at the pawn shop with those Xbox games for the Wii U. Correction, 2 games. Bayonetta 2 with Bayonetta 1. And then Nintendo Land, because my console didn't actually come with it. So I was like, whatever. But I also picked up from other places The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD. Finally have it. And it's the one with the cool gold cover. So, pretty awesome. Picked up Sealed Mass Effect 3 for the Wii U, just because I fucking love Mass Effect. And also, I think it's really cool that you can control your squad and look at the map with the actual tablet. That's cool. So, pretty excited though about trying that out. Although, I'm heartbroken, man. It's a console that they don't make games out for. That they don't make that game anymore. Should I open it? Should I just find one used? I don't know. I'm kind of torn. Leave a comment if you want, saying yay or nay. Next, the green box version of New Super Luigi U. So, I remember seeing this in the store and thought that the green box was a nice touch, So, cannot wait to play that one. I've been wanting to play that since it came out. So, next I picked up this just because it didn't come with the console when it should have, and that is New Super Mario Bros. U. So, moving on, picked up Mario Maker for the Wii U. Lego City Undercover. I've been wanting to play this game. I keep passing it up on the fucking Switch, but now I got it on the Wii U. So if I like it, I'll pick it up on the Switch finally. From what I've been told, it's pretty much Grand Theft Auto with Legos. This is gonna be a collectible just because it came out at the same time for the Wii U and the Switch, and most people bought it on the Switch. And that is The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild for the Wii U. So, I know other people have said it. I agree, though. If you're worried about picking up games now before they become expensive, pick this one up. So, you'll probably do good picking it up now. Next, for $3.99, I picked up the original Splatoon. And then I got this from GameStop really cheap. They had it for like $5. And that is the Pokken Tournament. Enter the Pokken Tournament. Pokemon made by the guys who do Tekken. What else can I fucking say? It's fucking awesome. So, very excited. Although, it didn't come with the amiibo card. Motherfuckers. But yeah, pretty fucking awesome, man. I'm actually pretty excited that I have it. And I just got the actual console, as you saw earlier. And I have a pretty decent collection for it already. And I actually had already Wonderful 101s, the box set version of Star Fox, the collector's edition of Twilight Princess HD, and what's that fucking game? I can't see it because it's being blocked by other games. It's some RPG game. I can't think of what it's called. Something about the wind or something. I don't know. But anyways, moving on. Bear with me. I'm gonna have to move that over. Oh no! Don't fall! Don't fall! Don't fall. Rodea. So, oh, and I also have Assassin's Creed 3 for it. So go figure. But yeah, damn. So I'm gonna stop it here so that I can move games over. I've actually picked up a brand new copy of Zelda Triforce Heroes. Figured why not. I got the case last time, or sorry, I got the game last time, but not the case. So now I have a brand new complete copy, and I'll just trade off the other one. Also, finally picked up, Metal Gear Solid 3D, well, Snake Eater 3D for the 3DS. Big time Metal Gear fan, obviously. I mean, I did, after all, get the, Fox. So, but, also, I found this at Disc Traders. And it's Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Darkness for the regular DS. And then I also ordered these off of eBay. These are technically bootlegs. However, it's the only way to actually get them. And they're not actual DS games. They're in DS cases, but they're Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance games. That is Resident Evil for the Game Boy Color, which is, I think, complete. Because I want to say that they completed it, they just never released it. So, and then this is more of a tech demo, but that's Resident Evil 2 for the Game Boy Advance. What's really cool is it only plays up until right after the basketball court, so it's not very far, but it was really interesting seeing it, seeing gameplay on the Game Boy Advance. Honestly, I think if they manage to fit it all onto one cart, which I doubt, at least Leon's game, I think this would have sold really well. But yeah, still pretty fucking dope. And then let's see. Ooh. Sega Genesis next. You know what? Nah, let's do PSP. So I picked up 2 games for the PSP, cheap. And that's X-Men Legends 2. And then Street Fighter Alpha 3 Max. So, pretty awesome having those. I actually had Street Fighter Alpha 3 before. However, earlier in life, having to sell shit, so not again. Never again. Yeah, let's move on to the Sega Genesis. So I picked up this one. I actually had, however, it was in a lot, and the lot price with the other games was too good of a deal to actually pass up. So I figured that I got something else to trade, and that is Shadow Dancer for the Sega Genesis. This was also part of that lot. Shinobi 3 complete for the Sega Genesis. This was not part of the lot, but Altered Beast. I surprisingly did not have that. I have it for the Master System, but not the actual Sega Genesis. Go figure. These are 2 bootlegs, whatever, but they're really cool versions of Streets of Rage, and that is Streets of Rage Simpsons edition. So that's actually pretty dope. I love the fucking Simpsons. But also Streets of Rage Street Fighter 2 edition. So basically, these are ROM hacks that take sprites from other games and they put them into the Streets of Rage game. The sprites for the Simpsons, I believe, are from the arcade game, and then obviously Street Fighter's from all Street Fighter. So that's fucking cool having, dude, and they're fucking fun. I mean, it's a Streets of Rage 2, just with different characters. And watching Homer just suplex motherfuckers is hilarious. Speaking of Simpsons, though, I've got complete in box Bart versus the Space Mutants for the Sega Genesis. A lot of people don't even know that exists. T2, the arcade game, which is, I believe, the light gun game. And what's really cool about that is I've actually got the Menacer. It comes with my complete in box Lethal Enforcers. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Zero Tolerance. Don't know much about it, but it looks cool, so why not? Finally own Sonic Spinball. Got it cheap, obviously. $10 complete. So I think I have all the Sonic games for the Sega Genesis now. So this one I've wanted for a while, and I finally got it, and that is RoboCop vs. Terminator. Awesome game. I got it for the Super, not complete, but I have it for the Sega Genesis complete. Got these two in a lot together, and that is Strider and Strider Returns. Strider is complete. Strider Returns, I actually need the actual manual for, but I got these both together really fucking cheap. So I think it was like $25. So fuck yeah. Excited about that, actually. I love me some more ninja games. Speaking of ninja games, this was part of the other lot, the one with Shadow Dancer and Shinobi 3. That is Revenge of Shinobi. Thing is, I haven't checked yet to see what version of it, well, that it is. I'm not sure if it's the first release or the re-release. I think it might be the first release. But I know with the first release, you end up fighting like Batman and I think Spider-Man and some other people. So when they called it and put it back out, they changed it, you know. So then, complete in box, I picked up Booger Man, which is awesome. Love this game. Very odd, strange game, but awesome. And this one I've wanted for a long time. It's one of the few games on my Genesis hit list. And that is Turtles Hyperstone Heist, complete in box. And yeah, this one's definitely gonna stay in this plastic shell, this case thingy that I bought for it. I buy these for usually all my box games, but my Genesis games, only certain ones get them. So, but yeah, freaking awesome. And it's basically brand new, too. It looks fucking incredible. And it's not a repro. So, I always double check that. Loose. Moving on to Nintendo stuff. Finally picked up Turtles 3, Hyperstone Heist. I used to own this. Had to sell it a few years ago, and I finally have it. It's awesome. Although, strange enough, I don't have Turtles 2 or the first one. But I do have part 3, which is the harder to find one. Also, I finally can say that I have Mega Man on the NES. I've been looking for this for forever. It's shot up in price. I have no idea why. It's not like it's hard to find. It's actually very common, but I finally have it, and it looks brand fucking new. As a matter of fact, I had to open it and check things to make sure that it wasn't a repro, but it is not. And I actually bought a cartridge clear protective box for this one just because of how expensive it is, and that is Chrono Trigger. I finally own Chrono Trigger. So, very happy about that one. Love that game. Haven't actually beaten it, though. Go figure. Alrighty, let's see. A complete in-box SNES game, and that is Contra 3. You know, just a very little known game called Contra 3. It's one of my SNES hit list games that I want to complete in box. Now I've got it loose, but now I also have it complete in box. So that's always cool having. I'm running out of room here. Picked up WrestleMania 2000 for the N64, and it is complete with its little hologram thing on the back. I'm not sure if it's showing up on the camera, especially with the box case glare thingy. But yeah, complete in box with that, the poster and everything else. I put a lot of time into this back in the day, and I have it loose, but now I have it complete in box. All the games that I used to play the hell out of with my friends, or that I used to own that I loved, I'm trying to get it complete in box. Speaking of, I actually never owned this when I was a kid, but I had it for the PS1, and it's essentially the same game. That is Mega Man 64, complete in box. So, yeah, freaking awesome. It's pretty much Mega Man Legends. So, alright, moving on to some obscure stuff. For the PS2, I picked up a Japanese import, and that is Gun Survivor 2, Biohazard, Gunna Survivor 2. This is the box set that actually comes with the black Gun Con. This was actually never released here, so we only got Resident Evil Gun Survivor, and unfortunately, what it was called? I think it is Resident Evil Gun Survivor. But anyways, with the US version, they actually took out the light gun functionality. I was like, why? Well, this is part 2. This is based on Code Veronica, as far as I know. Although I see Nemesis on the back, so who knows? Well, it actually says Code Veronica. But for some reason they show Nemi on the actual back, so whatever. Anyways, it is complete in box. This is something that I've known about for a while, and I wanted it. This is purely for the collection. I will play it, but this is more of a display piece, you know? So, pretty excited, though. Love my Resident Evil stuff. But on top of Resident Evil, I also love House of the Dead stuff, because I love my horror stuff, you know? For the Sega Dreamcast, I picked up the import set of Typing of the Dead, complete with keyboard. Now, this box set here, the actual game was a game where you would fight zombies by typing in words that would come up on the screen. Sounds stupid, but you know what? This is extremely educational. So this will actually teach you how to type. So it's pretty awesome. It's another little display piece for my collection. However, I will probably play that a little bit more than the Biohazard Gun Survivor 2. So let's see, what else? Ooh, actually, a Nintendo game that I forgot to mention, and that is the Maxi 15 game. It's a non-licensed game, I believe, that has like 15 games, but it actually came in this really cool little case, and I still haven't even taken the actual bubble wrap off of it. But this is a just obscure game. Label's in great condition. Cartridge itself is in great condition. It doesn't have its little, I guess, paper backing to it that tells you what's on it. I don't care. And I'm not sure if it came with a manual. It probably did, but you know what? Whatever. But I believe this one actually has games like Chiller on it, which is awesome. So I got this hella cheap, like $10 cheap. So this is freaking cool. A little thing, just a little cool knick-knack thing. Alright, moving on. I picked up Actually, let me save those for last. Some Dreamcast games. I picked up actually a Sega Dreamcast VMU sealed in its box. However, disc traders put the sticker on there, and I tried taking it off, and it started peeling off the actual black ink. So that sticker's gonna stay on there. Will I open it? I might if I need it, but I actually have like 3, maybe 4 VMUs. But $12.99 for a brand new one, why not? And it's green, which is a color that I did not have. Next, more Dreamcast games or game stuff, but these are actually all games. I picked up an obscure horror title for it called The Ring, obviously based on the actual movies. But yeah, The Ring. Got it for a decent price. I've wanted it for a long time. Another horror game that I've wanted for a long time for the Dreamcast, though, is D2. So, I got the first one for the Sega Saturn. Although I do want it for the PS1 also. But D2, pretty fucking awesome game. I've been looking for it for a long time. Awesome little addition to my survival horror stuff, you know. Also picked up Shenmue, and it is complete with the passport disc. So I finally have that. This game I used to have back in the day. I fucking adore it. However, once again, when you're younger and you have to actually sell shit, I got rid of it. But that is Virtual On for the Dreamcast. Fucking love this, man. I need to get the dual stick like arcade pad for it. So, but yeah, love this game. This one I wanted for a long time. I'm a huge fan of the anime, and that is Record of Lodoss War. This is awesome finally having. This one's another one that I really, really wanted, and that is Dynamite Cop. And then this I got for a fucking steal. I think I paid $20 for it, complete, and that is Street Fighter Alpha 3 for the Dreamcast. You can never go wrong with Dreamcast fighting games, so that's awesome. Moving on to some Sega Saturn. Or actually, you know what? Even though I just spoiled it that I have some actual Saturn games, I'm gonna do PS1 first. So, I got the long box version of this game finally, and I love it. That's Darkstalkers, the Night Warriors. So this is awesome having, and this thing is in beautiful condition. And yes, this got put into a protective sleeve also, plastic box thingy. So, but yeah, beautiful art. Love the Darkstalker games. I just wish that they got more love. And then some more, like I was saying, PS1 games. Finally picked up this game. There's an interesting story to it, but I'm ashamed to talk about it just because it was when I was young and dumb and did some really stupid things. But finally owned Strider 2. And if one of my friends, I'm not going to mention his name, it rhymes with Nat, ever sees this video, he'll know what I'm talking about. But Strider 2. Dragon Valor, an awesome RPG from Namco, I think. Yeah, Namco. So that's awesome finally having. Darkstalkers 3, because, you know, it's fucking Darkstalkers, and I fucking love Darkstalkers. Can I say Darkstalkers again? An obscure fighting game with chibi versions of characters, and that is Pocket Fighter. The Simpsons Wrestling, because I love The Simpsons. So, yeah. And this is basically brand new. And then a game that I need to get a new clear tray for it. Right now, it has a black tray, but it's in mint condition. I wanted this for a long time, and the greatest hits version's cheap as fuck, but the original black label one is expensive, and I got this for the price of a green label one, of a greatest hits one, and that is Mortal Kombat trilogy. So very excited. Like I just said, for all these games, especially because Mortal Kombat's very special. Obviously, I'm a Street Fighter fan, if you couldn't tell from the shirt. But Mortal Kombat, I mean, I got into a fist fight with one of my best friends when I was a kid because it was at the laundromat. I said that it was Mortal Kombat. He said that it was Mortal Kombat, and we made a bet, and I won that bet. I was right about the actual name. When we went back to it, the following week, and he refused to pay. And he always held me to my bets, so I was gonna hold him to it. And he struck first. He tried living that Cobra Kai motto. It didn't work out for him. I was good, 50 pounds heavier and about 5 inches taller. So, next, now I'm moving on to the Sega Saturn. With my boxed Saturn that I have now, the bootleg sampler came with it, which is cool. But also so did Virtual Cop, Virtual Fighter 2, and Daytona USA. These two games I imported them, just because I'm a huge fan. One of them I actually imported specifically because the cover art is the same thing as my wall scroll that's behind my TV. And that is Street Fighter Zero. So, Sega Saturn import, complete with its Obi card, and I think it also has a poster. So this was cool. But yeah, I've had a wall scroll with this art for almost 25 years. About 25 years. Holy shit. I've had it since I was probably 18. So, god damn, I am old. Well, 18. So 20 years. I can do math, I promise. 21 years. God damn, I am math illiterate, and I am probably not using the correct words for that, but whatever. But anyways, the next game is another Street Fighter game, and it is Street Fighter 2, the interactive movie. It's actually a game based on the animated film from back in like 97, 98. I love that animated film. It is the best Street Fighter movie, cartoon, whatever, to this day. Hands down. It is fucking phenomenal. And I have the actual game for it. I did not know that this existed. I remember reading about it, but you tend to forget things. And I was on eBay one day, and I'm like, holy shit, I gotta get this. So, this is awesome. And it is complete. Alright, down to the last few. I picked up, complete in box, Nights into Dreams for the Sega Saturn. Yeah, pretty fucking dope. So this was actually hard to find complete, but I found it. Very happy about it too. Also picked up, leave that one for last. Picked up Panzer Dragoon for the Sega Saturn complete. And I'm really picky about my Saturn games and my PS1 games and Dreamcast games. If they're missing anything, I won't buy them. If they're water damaged or if the art's torn, I won't buy them. So, but yeah. Also picked up Black Fire. It was actually part of that a lot with the boxed Sega Saturn. The only other game besides those besides those promo ones. So picked up Virtual Hydlide. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know much about it, but I got it really fucking cheap, and it was put out by Atlas. So I figured, why not? I would try it. Look at the girl on the back, though. Man. Back then, I probably would have thought she was fucking hot. Nowadays, I'd do her. All right. Moving on to some more Sega Saturn games. This one I've never actually seen in person. I've never seen it at a store, but I finally own it, and that is Virtual-On Cyber Troopers for the Sega Saturn. Obviously, it's the first game. The one for the Dreamcast is the sequel. I hope that they bring this game back. I really do. So, this one here is actually a Working Designs game that I got pretty cheap, and that is Iron Storm. Once again, I don't know much about it, but for like $20 or so, for a Working Designs Saturn game, I'll try it out. And if it sucks, then I'll trade it. But I have a feeling that I'm gonna like it. Apparently you're fighting Nazis though. Check that out. So yeah. Woo. And last but not least, for the Sega Saturn, I have another Capcom fighter. Big surprise, it's Night Warriors Darkstalkers Revenge. I love me some Darkstalkers. What can I say? So, but yeah, complete. As a matter of fact, the artwork, the manual, and the disc look like it hasn't even been touched. The disc, literally, when I was taking it out to actually look at it, you know when you buy a brand new CD, or a brand new like PS one game Dream cast game, it's kind of hard to take out the actual disc that first time. That's how this felt. So I was like, oh shit, and the disc looked mint. So I'm like, I think that I'm bussing it. It's cherry. So yeah. But yeah, that is it. A lot of stuff. I've had to break up this video some and edit it because there was just so much shit. Thank you guys for sticking around. I don't know if I'll ever have a pickups video this big in terms of games ever again. It was just kind of one of those things that just happened. So, but yeah, I am very happy, and I'm actually still waiting on a few more things. But when they show up, they'll be in my next one. So, but anyways, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, have a good night. Bye.